welcome back to my channel. My channel focuses on fashion, travel, beauty, and overall Black girl magic, luxury, leisure, lifestyle. In today's video, I'm going to focus on some of my fall luxury items that I picked up in the past couple of weeks. In case you're not following me on Instagram, you should be. I went to New York Fashion Week. I live here in New York. I did a vlog. And then I went to London Fashion Week maybe a day or 2 days later. And then I went to, I did not go to Milan Fashion Week. I skipped it. I had one show that I was invited to. And so I was like, let's go home and rest. And then I went to Paris Fashion Week. And so along that journey, I did some shopping. So let's see what I got. Before we get fully into the video, let me show you what I'm wearing. I don't actually know if you can see this. I don't know how far back I have to go. But this dress is from Nastygal. I wear these kinds of dresses all the time. I love these dresses. They're super great. I love a one piece that you can get dressed in. And also this necklace is from Missouri. I went to the Missouri store opening when I was in London and it was incredible and great, and I picked up this piece. Let me also tell you about the foundation that I'm wearing. So I am wearing the Very Valentino foundation. I have dry skin, in case you don't know, and this foundation is so good for my skin. I don't know what it is. It's not too dewy. It's not too matte. It's like perfect for this time of year. I'm in the shade DA5, which I believe is considered the darkest shade, but it's actually not the darkest shade, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're darker than me, you can definitely find your foundation. The thing is that they named the deepest foundation with the neutral undertone the deepest foundation, but there are also like two shades underneath this. It's like, to me, it was way deeper than this. So just play around with it. You can go in for a test match for like a department store or something, but I actually really love it. And yeah, I've been really into it. I have this for a couple of weeks now. I picked it up when I was in London. And I've been obsessed with it ever since. So wanted to mention this foundation. So I picked up two pair of shoes in my travels and my journey. These are the Prada like mules. They're like a block heel. They have the little Prada emblem that is trending right now. I was looking at the loafers. I decided against the loafers because I'm not a loafer girl and I'm really not into that kind of 90s style, but I did want to get in a little bit on the trend. So I picked these up and I'm loving these. I got these from the Real in New York a couple of days before New York Fashion Week. And the one in Soho, I usually go to the one on Uptown because I live uptown. But I went to the one in Soho and picked these up. And yeah, I wore these in London during London Fashion Week. I wore these to a few shows and they held up really nicely. So they're not shoes that you can wear for 8 hours, but they are shoes that you can wear for like 5 or 6 hours. And the reason why I think I got them for such a good deal is because they're 36.5, and not a lot of people can fit a 36.5. That's actually my true size. Yeah, but I am absolutely loving these and I've worn these so many times. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably seen one of my like outfit of the days include these shoes. So love these shoes. Next up from Paris are these Chloe boots. So I was walking in one of the department stores in Paris. It was like a rainy day. I have not done more than like 2 shows a day. This was my first Paris Fashion Week. And so I had a bunch of time to kill between a show and an event. It was like a show was at like 11 and then I had an event at like 7. So I was like full makeup and everything. And so I was at one of the department stores. I think it was Gallery Lafayette, but I ended up picking up these like ox blood, ruby, eggplantish Chloe boots. So crazy enough, I had on the cream ones from like last year that I bought that I wasn't like, they didn't meet all my fashion needs. They were just like a really functional boot for me. But I ended up picking these up because I was like, ooh, that matches my my Birkin, my Birkin 30. And it actually does match the Birkin 30. Let me get the Birkin 30. Yeah, let me show you. So yeah, they match pretty good. These read a little bit more on the purple side, and this is obviously more on the burgundy-ish side. But you know, paired these together. They look really great. And I already paired them for an outfit of the day that should be up on my Instagram by the time this video goes up, because this is actually the second time that I'm recording this video, because when I looked back at the prior footage, it was basically all in the dark. And I couldn't figure out a way to make it lighter, so I just decided to re-record it. So I'm re-recording it for you. Next up in like the ready to wear category, I actually really love just like high quality luxury ready to wear. And this, I don't know why I just spent that around like that. I don't know what's going on. But I got this Stella McCartney blazer that I picked up while I was in London at a like consignment shop. I love to like go to consignment shops in major cities around the world. It's where I find a lot of like my favorite pieces. I live in New York City, obviously, so I do have some of the best consignment stores and live by some of the best consignment stores. But I love to go to consignment stores in like London and Paris, and I would have gone if I were in Milan for sure. And I picked this up and I just love it. It's, you know, it's super functional. It is, you know, I can think of 1,000 ways to style this. You all know I love color. I wish it was a little bit oversized. It's pretty true to size for me. I think it's a size 6 and a US 6. I think so. It may be a French 36. I actually don't think Stella McCartney sizes are in French. I don't know. She's a London-based designer, but anyway, love Stella McCartney, love this, had to pick it up. From Nice Piece Vintage, which if you followed me in like earlier this summer, I did a haul from Paris. We went to Paris. We went to the south of France, but we stopped over a couple of days in Paris in the front end and the back end, and I went thrift shopping in one of my favorite thrift stores, vintage consignment stores, I should say, in the world is Nice Piece Vintage in Paris. It's Black owned, and he stocks some of the most amazing pieces. He also owns like a really dope African restaurant, and he just is super cool, and he always introduces me to a lot of really incredible people. And I went in the store and picked up a couple of things, and one was this Yves Saint Laurent oversized like tweed jacket. I picked up a Yves Saint Laurent jacket from him this summer, a YSL like white peplum jacket that I'm obsessed with. I don't think I've done too many like reels or videos with it, but I wear it a lot in real life. So I picked this up. It's kind of oversized on me. I would, you know, cinch a belt. I've already worn it while I was in Paris because it was like really cool in Paris, whereas here in New York, it's probably like a high of 70 most days. In Paris, there were some days where it was like 51 degrees. And so I walked around in this and I love it. It's super warm. I love the color. The buttons are great. It's just really unique. It's one of those pieces that, you know, nobody else will have. So love that for me. Okay, so next up, I talked about this on my TikTok, which I think I said this was a Stella McCartney coat, but it's not a Stella McCartney coat. It's an Alexander McQueen coat. And I also picked this up from a consignment store in London that I love to check out. It's been around for like 13 or 14 years. It actually is about to close. She told me that she's about to close. I haven't been back to London. Gosh, it's probably been like 3 or 4 years. So I just like, I get super excited when I get to go to like my old like stomping ground. But this is just like a really cool camel coat. It fit really perfectly. Actually, let me try it on for you. Let me know if y'all want me to do like a coat haul. I think I'm going to do a coat haul. Yeah, I think I should probably do a coat haul. Y'all let me know in the comments. But yeah, it just fits great. And I wore this with like some Aritzia joggers and like a white button up and like my Birkin 25, and I was just like on my way. So I think this is super streamlined, and I think it's a staple for everyone. I'm a more of a neutral girl when it comes to like neutral or all black. I would choose neutral. I obviously would choose color over everything. But yeah, I think this is cute. It just like, you know, it can calm down an over-the-top outfit. It just streamlines everything. It's super structured. So love, love this coat. Next up, oh, I'm obsessed with this coat from Khaite. Yeah, I'm definitely doing a coat haul. I'm definitely doing, well, I shouldn't say a coat haul because I didn't pick up too many coats this season, I have a lot of coats, so I should probably just do a coat haul. But this coat from Khaite is from Net-a-Porter, and this is the coat. This is the coat. It's super warm. I got it in a size 6, and I was wondering if it would be like a little too tight, but I've already worn it with like a sweater, and I think it just fits perfectly. It's such a stately coat. It's such a stately coat. Wearing this coat, I just feel like that girl, you know? It's like, I know there's not going to be a lot of people with this coat. I feel super unique in this coat, and I just love it. It speaks to just the kind of wardrobe I want to have, which is like staple pieces that are timeless, that you can wear over time, that have print, that have color, that are not like all beige and black and stale, but just like, you know, a staple piece. So obsessed with this coat. Speaking of coat obsessions, I got this coat while I was in Paris. I was going to the new Dior spa at Cheval Paris. Their hotel, they opened up a new Dior spa. So I went on, I think it was the second day or maybe the third day that they opened, picked up a bunch of perfume. I love to collect Dior perfume, especially when I'm out of the country. It's like my trinket to myself. And, you know, it's above, or it's like on the side of Samaritan. I think that's the name of the big department store. It's relatively new. It's opened in the past year in Paris. It reopened. It used to exist. And so I went in there, I was moseying around. I picked up like some Fendi sunglasses, and I saw this coat, and I was just like, this coat is stunning. I can see it from downstairs, and I was like taking the escalator up. And I got up, I looked at the coat. As I was like opening it, I saw like the price, and I was like, oh girl. And then I put the coat on, and I was like, ring me up, ring me up. I love this coat. I got this in a size small. I think I got it in an extra small, and it is still so big on me because it's just a heavy, oversized coat. And I know this is the kind of coat that I'm going to have in my wardrobe forever, because nothing screams me like this coat. It's just like high quality, it's print, it's color, and it's a staple, right? Like, this is what I mean when I say I want to see your wardrobe, right? I want to see what you have in your closet that makes your closet unique. And this for me is just everything. I love this coat. Obsessed with this coat. Okay, last are the bags that I picked up. This little Jacquemus number I picked up while I was in London, and I love this bag. It is just such a cute bag. I picked this up from Selfridges. My hotel was maybe like 4 blocks away from Selfridges, which was dangerous. And also most of the shows that I went to were at the old Selfridges Hotel, which is like right next door. That's where most of the London Fashion Week shows were held. And of course, that meant that if I had a break in my schedule, and most of the shows that I went to this season were London Fashion Week, by the way. And I think I was scheduled to go to like 12 shows. I ended up going to 6. But because I was too busy shopping, I picked up this Jacquemus bag. It was the last one that they had in the store because it kept, they were saying that it just keeps going as soon as they get another restock. But I love this bag. It is the perfect bag. It's also just a really functional Jacquemus bag. Most of the Jacquemus bags are not that functional or practical for every day. Like he specializes in micro bags. And so, for me, if I'm like running out, I love a crossbody micro bag. That's why I love the Telfar like micro bags, because of that. But this one, you can fit a little bit more in it because it's long and it has this beautiful strap. And I have just been obsessed with this bag lately. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen this bag. I may have worn it during London Fashion Week, but I definitely wore it during Paris Fashion Week with my awake skirt. And yeah, I wore like a green caprini top, I think. Yeah. And yeah, I wear this bag and some like Aldo boots. So love, love, love this bag. Last but not least, probably the most, I picked up this beautiful Kelly Celier bag. It is absolutely stunning. It has gold hardware. It's a size 32. It is Celier, which is like this structure on the side. It is in this stunning blue shade, and it is vintage because it was made in 1993. I did look at a piece that was made in 1983. I picked this bag up in Paris at Collector Square, which is a resale store in Paris that I adore. I went to view a few pieces this summer when I picked up one of my my Birkin 30, the like burgundy one, and I didn't find anything that I wanted. But what I love about them is that they have a lot of colorful Kellys in stock, and that's specifically what I was looking for. I wanted a Kelly, either a green one or a blue one. And so once I saw this on the website, I scheduled an appointment. It is by appointment only. You can't just walk up in there. And yeah, I got to see this. Now I did see 6 other bags and it was between this one and a Kelly 28, 1983, deep like reddish brown, but I decided not to get that because I have the burgundy Birkin and I have the like gold, which is tan, Birkin already. So I wanted to obviously add some like a pop of color, and you know, this is right up my alley. I am obsessed with this bag. I also looked at the 35 because I thought I wanted to start collecting like bigger bags. I don't know if I like the 35 Kelly, so I decided against it. I do like the 35 Birkins. I feel like the Birkin is much more of a slouchy bag. I don't think I would carry the 35 Birkin around, but I mean, I don't know what I would do, but I assume I wouldn't. I assume I might use it for like travel, and also I'm on the hunt for a like big like 40 or 45, just like really used and kind of worn, you know, Birkin, because that just is really appealing to me right now. But for the Kelly, I wanted a structured, you know, I wanted this structured bag to, you know, just be what it is. It is such a lady bag. I am obsessed with it, y'all. I am obsessed with it. I haven't been able to put it down. I'm not really into the Kellys and the Birkins when they're closed like this. They look like, I don't know, they look like work bags. And I just like them open, and like, you know, I like the sides to be flapping, and I like the inside, you know, this to be slightly covering it. And I love that the Kelly comes with a strap, and I'm excited. And I'm also wondering, and y'all let me know in the comments, if I should be doing like one in, one out when it comes to bags. I have been like starting to take inventory of some of the bags that I don't use as much. And so I know this is a classic and this will stay in my wardrobe forever, and my daughter will have it. But I would love to know y'all thoughts on, you know, bringing in more classic bags. And by classic, I don't mean structure and like neutral. For me, I just mean like, you know, bags that are going to stand the test of time, that are timeless no matter what shade they are. And for me, a lot of that is like Hermes and Dior. And this is just, you know, this is just one of those bags I know that's going to be in my collection forever. So happy I picked this up. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, and also hit the bell notification so that you never miss an upload from me. I will see you in the next video. Bye.